Aries, hello, my darlings. Thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here to give you your reading. Readings are timeless, okay? So when you find this message or it finds you, there is a message in here for you, or maybe a seed planted for tomorrow. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It doesn't matter to me. Cross watchers, I'm a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you. Guys, I thank you in advance. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. Ooh, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. Aries, a couple of things. One is started to do your oracles using Dreams of Gaia. And 3 center cards came out for your current energy. And I had to stop at that point. Usually, you know, I'll crown it and past and future and undermine it. But your center energy right now is so powerful that I had to stop, to be honest. I've never seen this type of strength on the table at one time in one, how can I say this? In one center position, okay? It's 3 major arcana. You have the Father, you have the Sage, you have the Crone, okay? Bottom of the deck is Abundance. Excuse me, 4 major arcana. Now, for that to be the turnaround, just to come into your energy, I don't know where you are in your life right now, but I hope you realize that you have a manifesting power that probably I haven't seen in some time. Yeah, I want to say it like that. I honestly don't think you know. I'm saying I don't know where you are in your life, and I honestly don't think you realize it because I don't see a lot of intuitive connections, to be honest. Some, yes, but not as strong as the manifestation power itself. All 3 of these people on the cards, I'm saying people, but you know, I mean energies, and it's not gender. But all 3 of them are holding some type of wand of power. Manifestation, 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 manifestation. And with abundance at the bottom of the deck, it seems that that's what you're calling in. You're finalizing your life plan, okay? I think that you're calling in and finalizing, this is what I'm going to do. This is what's going to make me wealthy. This is what's going to make me secure. This idea, this inspiration, this art. You're coming up with all kinds of plans and ideas and possibilities on making success. Success, not only financial, but success in stability as far as home life. And I want to say love, but no, it's not love. It's more so, I'm not going to lie, control. Almost as if like, you're positioning yourself to be the one on top, be the winner, be the successor. When it comes to relationships, you'll be the one that they can't live without. You know, they can't do without. It's that kind of feeling. With this energy, I wanted to get some more insight into what was on the table. So I pulled Wisdom Oracle. Co-create. Clarified. Manifestation energy. Co-create. You and God. Co-creating. You and spirit. You and divine. You and Allah, you know, whoever it is that you pray to and that is your higher power, co-creating. You're working together. You are in your power manifesting. Like you are really, really detailed in your prayers, in your meditation. You're detailed. You understand? You want this and this and this, like this, with this, on this day at 3 o'clock. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you are with this thing right now, because you can see it so clearly in your mind's eye. I have concern that some of you might not care how you get it. I'm not gonna lie. What I did see that I did like is that some of you are passing this power or manifesting this stability to pass down, which is a beautiful thing, creating generational wealth and security. Almost as if you're... I don't see the new path being created. It's more so that you're demolishing old roads so that they can't make the same mistakes you did, if that makes sense. That there's only one direction, which is forward and promising and healthy. So it's like you're closing options to go someplace else with the best intentions. Okay. The bottom of the deck was Unfinished Symphony. This is old energy, past life energy. Yeah, I want to say it like that. Unfinished Symphony comes out so that something can be a redo. You know, another opportunity to end on a high note. Okay? To end on a high note. That's important to understand with this energy. Some of you, to be honest, maybe a lifetime or 3 ago. It don't matter to me. But to be honest, it just comes off to me that you may have been not the best person to someone else. Yeah, I want to say it like that. Or even to yourself. Yeah. Or even to yourself. And over lifetimes, you've learned that it was okay to be in control and powerful and still loving and caring. Because the crone is a powerful energy, but feminine. So it's a bit softer than the father. The father is the dictating energy. You understand? But the crone is now ready to fight, to make it right. This is an energy that's, I'm ready to fight, to defend myself, to defend my principles, to make things right, which makes sense on number one, tapping into spirit for assistance, guidance, help, to end on a high note and redo whatever this is that you've done or that your ancestors have done. Honestly, I don't think it's an ancestral thing. I think this is you. I think this is you in different lives. And I know that sounds crazy. Aries, I swear, I sat here looking at these cards, meditating on these cards, trying to figure out why there was so much power on so many different levels. But these are different lives. If you can receive that. If you can't, I understand. Because I can hear it coming out my mouth. And I know it sounds like she done lost her damn mind. But I'm telling you, that's how it feels to me. Okay, I think that there was a time that you felt like that by any means necessary, I will be abundant no matter who I have to step on or stand on. Okay, realizing in another life that I didn't have to step on or stand on anybody. I was given what I needed freely. I was given what I needed freely. Yeah, that's what it's like, through love. Maybe it was a love person, but you got it freely and still abused it. You understand? But the wisdom came. Understanding, knowledge came that I didn't have to rob, steal, and kill. It would have been given to me had I just asked. Had I just asked. So now it's, you're not going to run over me. I am still no less than the powerful Aries that I am. But now I understand. Okay? I want to make it right. I want to make it right. So the crone energy comes fearless. It's a new life, new realness. It's a lighter spirit. It's strong and powerful, but a lighter spirit. You know, understanding that you can be strong together. Understanding that you could. Yeah, that's what I want to say. That you can still be just as powerful with somebody powerful standing beside you. Even if that person beside you is more powerful, they will still give you whatever you feel that you're lacking, had you just asked. If you just ask, they'll let you keep the crown. They don't want it. They wanted you. And you realizing that. So now you're talking to God about it to fix it. Because now the inspiration and ideas are coming through on how this could end on a high note. Even if it's just, I've wronged my right and I'm okay with that. And you would be okay going on in life knowing that. You understand? That would be like a weight lifted off you, a tie broken, a bond broken. Yeah, I want to say it like that. Okay. Through all of these lifetimes, abundance has always been on the forefront for you. You're an Aries. You're about solidifying foundation. That's what drives you. It's one of the things, rather, that drives you. You go hard. You go hard. And you love visual stimulation. Let's say it like that. Visual, nice decor, things like that. I got to say that your commitment to change and the new you, knowing that the pattern is so far back, is a profound transformation. And kudos to you for that. All right. Kudos to you for that. All right. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers here. I know this sounds like I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, guys, but I'm telling you I'm not. And if it doesn't resonate, I understand. I encourage you to check your moon and rising signs, or check another Aries read, because I know this is not going to be for everybody. All right, let's clarify. Let's just, thank you. 7 of Cups. Wow. Overall, it's always been about options. It's always been about illusions. It always has been about mirages. It has always been about wanting more, wanting better, wanting greater than. It has always been like every single, crown it again. every single lifetime. Four of Pentacles. And you've held on to that notion for lifetimes. This is not for... Okay, so yeah, we can say years for those that are saying, this is my life right now. I feel you. That's great. For others of you, it's just an older energy, an older energy that has been holding on to you. Thank you so much, because I was going to say hold, but then that transfer, God darn. Come on with that Scorpio energy. Death, transformation. I love it. That crowns this entire and speaks to everything that we just talked about. The same thing. It was, I want what I want by any means necessary. And then there's the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge that was gained in another time, with that realizing what you were holding on to and what was holding on to you. So now with the crone energy comes the transformation, the want, need for a new life, a new way of thinking, releasing these old ways, releasing these old ideas, understanding that it doesn't have to be this hard. It doesn't have to be this hard. Tell me about what brought this on. It's Temperance. Oh, it's nothing like an angel to make some changes, to show you a different way. Temperance represents Sagittarian energy. It speaks to balance. It speaks to patience. It speaks to testing the waters. Okay? This energy does. And it is nothing like Temperance energy to come through and let you know that it's okay. It's okay. It's safe, you know, but take your time. But take your time. And we're going to clarify that with 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. Take your time. I stand by everything I just said. Take your time and understand that the work that you're putting in is not giving you what you feel that you put out because of the misconception of the way you went about it, if that makes sense. You understand? The 5 of Swords is tricky energy. You see, he's turned around with, there's 5 swords. There's 2 that have been put down because 2 people have walked away from the fight. And he has 3 in his hand, knowing he can't fight with 3 swords, but he just got to hold them. They're mine. I got them. Aha, na 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 na. You understand? I won. But what did you win? And Temperance had to come in to help you understand this process, because you're left with these swords alone. What's the point? When you want a sword, you want it for protection, to fight. Swords also represent teachings, communication, and information. But who are you teaching? Who's communicating with you? It didn't work. What happened? Temperance in the past has shown you what happened, why it didn't work, why patience was required. It wasn't that you weren't due the success that you wanted, because it's always been what God has for you is for you. When you get it is divine timing, but you want it when you wanted it. So you were willing to do whatever it took to get it, but it wasn't in your time. Realizing that now, lifetimes later, all I had to do was ask. All I had to do was ask. Ask, you shall receive. What's undermining? You know what? Hold on. Yeah, that's what I want to do. What's undermining the process for Aries? What's undermining the process? What's slowing? Wow. Those old mojo ways. Those old mojo ways. It's just in you. Good Googa Mooga. When I say old mojo ways, I'm talking about these times here when some of you were into some kind of mojo. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a not, you know. Others of you, you don't realize the manifestation power that you have, and it's kind of just sitting in limbo. Um, hmm. I'm hearing somebody say, I know what I can do. That's why I don't mess with it. You know? Yeah. Tell me more about the Magician energy for Aries that's undermining the process. Tell me more about the Magician energy, please. Thank you. And you were right. Some of you feel that your manifestation, as powerful as it is, it comes from a source that you don't like. I'm going to say it like that. You feel that it comes from an energy that is toxic. And it doesn't have to be sorcery, guys. That means that you could be a person that says, like, you know what, I can sell air, bags of air, but you know it would be wrong, but you know you have the gift to gab to do it. So you say, you know what, I don't even mess with that. Or you don't mess with a person that you know is innocent because you say, you know what, I'm not, that'll be wrong. I'm not going to, you understand what I'm saying? Same thing. Same thing. It's almost as if like you feel that your manifestation power is tainted, but the way the enemy is right here sitting like sideways, almost as if like it's just purposely there to block. Like it's purposely there to block. Let me have one on the devil energy. And now if you have Capricorn in your chart, please take it as that and nothing more. But this just feels different. And God, look at God. Whoo. Aries, there's so much major arcana coming out for you that I don't even, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. The words won't even come out of my mouth because all I can see are bursts and movement and trials, old trials, old cabins, old woods. It's like a feeling, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong. Everything is in question. Everything as far as value and culture and upbringing and a proper order is in question. And it seems just like this is confusing what should be beautiful, what should be all-knowing, what should be I'm hearing you had to learn. I'm not gonna lie. But now you know. Let's move to some future energy. Where is this going? Where is this going, please, for Aries? Future energy. Where is this going? Please. King of Pentacles reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. King of Swords reverse. I submit. I submit. Tell me more. Hold on, guys. I submit. That went on the floor. You know, I don't do the floor. Tell me more. I submit is what I heard. Almost as if you're willing to give it all up to make it right. And it's, do you see the, and you know what? I give it all up to make it right. I submit to be seen as a good person. I'm not a bad person. The Six of Wands is somebody that stands out, that is congratulated, accomplished. The Hangman is another perspective, another point of view. I would give it all up for you to see me in the light. Like, I know what's important. I understand. Let me have one on the Hangman. Oh, wow. What did I just say? I understand. Ace of Swords. I just wanted to be sure. I understand. And that's where you're going. People who are resonating with this message, you're moving into a place of realizing what real value is, what real devotion is. How not to lie to yourself about what it takes to be successful. Or not lie, I want to say misguide, mislead. To be viewed as a decent human being with problems just like everybody else. And maybe you did go about it in a way that was a bit aggressive, and maybe some people got hurt along the way, but all you know was to fight and keep moving, to fight and keep pushing, to win, to be successful. And the understanding that you're having, or that you're going to get, is you can have all of those things, but it doesn't have to always be a battle. Sometimes you can just ask. You can just ask for somebody to put their hands out and give you a boost instead of knocking them out so that you can step on them to get a boost, if that makes sense. And I don't mean that physically. I'm just saying, Aries. Okay? All right. I want one on the co-create, please. Manifestation with spirit, with God, with, thank you. Eight of Wands. Now, I saw that upright when it first flipped out, but it hit the table upside down. I have to honor that. Why is the Eight of Wands? That was a Wheel of Fortune. And there's the page. Okay. The Eight of Wands in reverse would be lack of movement, lack of communication, lack of understanding, lack of passion, so forth and so on. And I didn't understand that. But for some of you, you're just going to have to take baby steps. It makes sense now. So where you feel that there's lack of movement, lack of progress, this is still, remember, co-create is with you and the divine, you and who you pray to. And the lesson is still seems to be the same as the lesson in the past that started this journey in the first place. Patience. Patience, my love. Patience. What you receive is solid and true. A Page of Pentacles is a solid, true offer, but baby steps. I think Virgo had that in their reading. You might have that Virgo in your chart. and some Taurus. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. I think I want, oh, why not end in balance? Why not end in balance? Four of Wands. Balance achieved, which is ending on the high note. Balance. Now, this is a matrimony card. This is a divine twin card, or divine counterpart card. But it also speaks to balance. Balance spiritually, mentally, and physically. Balance. Making things right. Ending on a high note. Okay? Now, I have to tell you that for some of you, your offer, once this is done, may be met with some yeah, it's like I want to say, it's not that they don't want it. They don't want it. How can I say it? It's going to seem like they don't want it, but they do want it. They just don't trust it. I'm going to say it like that. It's going to take everything in them for you, give you an opportunity for a clean slate. And for some of them, they feel that you're asking for too much. You're asking me to swallow too much. It's not that. Let our high note be for you just not to be hurting me right now, if that makes sense. Because they feel that that's the highest that they can go, is to end on terms that at least I'm not walking away hurting from some type of direct attack. It's more so I'm walking towards my future. And Aries, if that's how it ends, you've done your work. And don't forget about divine timing. That does not mean no. The answer just might be not right now. Okay? That was heavy. Guys, I love you. Please, if the message doesn't resonate, which I know it won't for all of you, if it does, really great. But again, check your moon and rising. You're more than welcome to do so. Please, I encourage you to, okay? If you haven't subscribed already, do so at this time, and be sure to ring the bell so that you're notified of future readings. And remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.